guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are having a very exciting new year, a very good start to a new year. So as the title suggests, today is going to be 2016 favorites and I'm not going to be doing the intro too long because I have a hell lot of stuff to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. So all throughout 2016, I have been on a hunt for makeup. Like literally, I have been collecting so much of makeup. Every single day I used to try new things. So for me to get down to my 2016 favorites was very difficult because I have so many makeup products to show you guys which I have loved throughout 2016. So I thought, I will mention each and every one of them to you guys. So in case you are wondering, this is gonna be a very long video. So I would suggest go and get a snack, go and get a drink, or just skip through the video if you are not interested in seeing my 2016 favorites. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to start with is a foundation. Actually, let's start with a primer. So the primer that I have been using throughout 2016 was this L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. I don't know, it was like twisting in my tongue and I just couldn't say it properly. But anyway, this is what the primer looks like and you guys must have seen me using it so many of my videos. I absolutely love this primer and it is very good for oily skin, so that is the reason I love it. Now it is more like a silicone based primer, so it literally blocks your pores and makes your skin very smooth and very beautifully applies the foundation on top of it. So this is my favorite primer for 2016. So let's move on to the foundation of the year. The foundation of the year, I think most of you guys must have already guessed it by now. It is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 310. Now let me tell you, this foundation is not completely matte. It gives you that dewy finish and it looks so healthy and it is so comfortable to wear on my skin. Now I personally love this foundation because it is very affordable, very user-friendly, very blendable, very soft. It just feels like a dream to sit on your face. So this is my favorite foundation of the year. So now for concealer, I have two concealers. Now throughout 2016, the first half of 2016 I was using some other concealer and the second half of 2016 I was using some other concealer, and let me tell you guys, both are my favorite. So let me tell you what I was using in the first half. It was the LA Gold Pro Conceal. Now you guys know I have been using this in almost each and every video of mine. This is in the shade Creamy Beige. This is absolutely beautiful. It is full coverage. It is very lightweight. I just have that much to say about it. I hope you guys have tried this out, and let me tell you, this is again very affordable. I think you get this for 500 bucks. It is very good. So in the second half of the year, NYX was launched and then I happened to try their NYX HD Concealer. Again, this concealer is a dream. This is the only concealer that I was using in the second half of the year, and I am in the shade CW06. And this concealer is so very creamy, again very lightweight, and it blends super fast. It is very easy to apply. So this is my second concealer, which was my favorite for 2016. Now let's move on to setting our face, the setting powders. Now again, I was using something else for the first half and the second half I was using something else, and then I came to know that the thing that I was using for the second half was the perfect loose powder that I have ever used to set my concealer. Now this is the loose powder that I have been using. This is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. It is so finely milled, so beautiful on your skin. I hope you guys get your hands on this banana powder. It is absolutely beautiful, and trust me guys, I have used this so much, but yet I have used so little. I have so much product left in it, and I think this is gonna last me the entire next year, like this year as well. Now other than that, I was using another setting powder to set my entire face. That was to just set my concealer and all the areas where I basically bake. The next thing that I used to use was my L'Oreal Matte Magique Matte Transforming Powder. Now I have gone through 2 cans of this and it is such a beautiful powder to set your face with. It gives you a slight bit of coverage, which is a plus because then my skin looks very flawless, and this is again very affordable. I absolutely love this powder. I hope you guys try this one out as well. I'm sure you're gonna love this, and trust me guys, most of the products are drugstore. I have not used high-end products as much as I have started using them in the end of the year. So throughout 2016 it was all about drugstore. So let's move on to the next product. That is a product for my eyebrows. Now I have been using only one eyebrow product. That is this NYX EyeBrow Gel in the shade Expresso. I'm almost out of it and I think it's gonna be very difficult for me to get my hands on this because NYX has not yet introduced this in India, and I hope they do because this is a beautiful product. Now if you guys do not like bold brows, you are not gonna like this because this is very pigmented, and you know, you won't get that natural looking eyebrow feel. I have very sparse eyebrows, so I like to go full on out with my eyebrows. So this was my eyebrow product, which was my favorite for 2016. So the next product that I want to show you all is eyeshadow palettes. Now I have 2 eyeshadow palettes which I have been continuously using. One of them being this Carli Bybel palette. Now I haven't used this palette in any of my videos yet. I do not know why, but trust me guys, this is the only palette that I tend to go whenever I want to have a very full makeup. Sometimes when I want to go fully glam, again I reach out for this palette, and I'm going to be showing you all exactly why I do that. Now this is what the palette looks from the inside, and you get 4 matte shades and the rest are all shimmery shades, and this one being a matte white shade. Now let me tell you why I love this palette. This color right here and this color right here are my favorite highlighters of all time. My inner corner highlight, my cheekbone highlight, my nose highlight. They're so freaking intense. I'm just gonna swipe one of them and show you. Now this is the highlight shade that I use. This is what it looks like. It is so reflecty. I don't think I have any highlighter which is as intense as this one, and I have literally hit pan on that, and I'm sad about it because I want to get my hands on another one of them, and I think it is limited edition and it's gonna get discontinued from the Beige Cosmetics website. So in case y'all are interested, just go on there and buy it as soon as possible. Now this palette is so versatile for everyday use, for everyday neutral eye makeup. This highlighting shades you can use as your eyelid shade, these shades you can use as your transition shade, this you can use as your outer corner shades, and you all can create any smoky look, any neutral look, anything that you feel with this palette, and it is absolutely beautiful to have as a staple. So this is my first eyeshadow palette. The second eyeshadow palette again is not going to come as a surprise to you guys because I have been using this and mentioning this in so many of my videos. This is the Makeup Revolution palette called as New-Trals versus New-Trals. I'm sure you guys must have seen how this looks like from the inside. This is what it looks from the inside, and I absolutely love this palette. It is such a warm undertone palette. You get these beautiful matte shades which are perfect for your crease, for that warm eye makeup. And you know, I am a digger for warm undertone eyeshadows, and this is the perfect palette for me. I'm just going to show you how pigmented these eyeshadows are. This being my favorite transition shade. This is what that color looks like. It is like a brick red brown color, and this being my favorite eyelid shade. This is again a rose gold color. Beautiful, perfect for weddings, perfect for everyday wear. You can get all kind of looks with this palette. So I would highly recommend you guys to try this one out as well, and it's not at all expensive as well. You get this for around 1,000 rupees if you get it on a discount. So yeah, now let's move on to eyeliner. Now the eyeliner that I have absolutely fallen in love with and I cannot find it right now is the NYX matte liner. I think you guys must have seen me using them in most of my videos. Like recently I discovered this NYX eyeliner, I think 3 months back, and I have been continuously using it. And it is a liquid liner. In case you find it very difficult to apply eyeliner with the liquid kind of thing, try and use a felt tip liner. Now let's move on to the mascara. Mascara is not gonna come as a surprise. I think most of the YouTubers are raving about it. Everyone has this in their favorites video, and it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is absolutely beautiful. It gives you those full fluttery eyelashes. I am sure this gives you so much volume. For each and every one of you guys out there, try this out and let me know what you think of it. So this is the mascara of 2016 which I have been loving. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about are eyelashes, and these are the Pac Eyelashes in the number 50. I know they are like upside down because I have been using this so much. I think I've abused them and it's time to throw them. But these Pac eyelashes, all Pac eyelashes are so comfortable to wear, so natural looking. They give you that very full effect, and especially these ones look so beautiful. And this is the eyelash that I have been using throughout 2016. Of course, I have tried different ones, but I tend to go for this one because it is so comfortable and so dramatic as well. So now let's move on to the rest of our face. We'll start with contouring and bronzing and stuff. I discovered this last year. This is the NYX palette. This is the highlight and contour palette, and I have been using this non-stop. I'll tell you what shades I've been using. This shade right here for contouring and this shade right here for bronzing. These two are match made in heaven. Like literally, they are so very pigmented and the perfect shade to give you that shadow and bronzed skin. Now this has those ashy undertones for your contour to look like a shadow, and this has the perfect amount of orange in it for it to look like a bronzed bronzer. So these are the two shades that I absolutely love from this palette, and this banana shade right here is very good to set your under eye because it instantly brightens your face, and I have been using this as a freelance makeup artist on each and every one that I have, you know, applied makeup on, and this suits each and every skin tone. Let it be a dark skin tone, let it be a light skin tone. It is perfect as a contour and highlight kit. So other than that, let me talk about a bronzer that I have been continuously using, and this was like a random purchase. I did not even know that this can be used as a bronzer. I actually did not even know that this is actually a compact powder. This is a Sephora compact powder, and I personally thought that this is a bronzer, and I have been using it as a bronzer non-stop, but it is actually a compact powder, and this is in the shade Deep. This is what it looks like. This is so beautiful as a bronzer. Like, I'm wearing that as a bronzer right now. I'm just gonna swatch it. It is so pigmented and so buttery. This is what the shade looks like. It is more on the warm tone. It is more orange, but I do not have a problem with that because I absolutely love my bronzers to be more warm. So this is my favorite bronzer, like my favorite bronzer. So regarding blushers, I do not actually have a favorite blusher because I was using a different blusher every single day, but the most that I have used is this Miss Claire blusher in the shade 35. Now this is a very neutral shaded blusher. This is like a coral blush. Now this is so very pigmented. This is what the color looks like. If you are looking for a very cheap alternative for a blusher, definitely try this Miss Claire blusher. It is absolutely beautiful. So now let's move on to highlighters. Other than the Carli Bybel palettes highlighters, I have been using this In Color Baked blusher in the shade 06 as my highlighter. And I have been using this non-stop in my videos as well because whenever I apply a different highlighter, I always tend to go for this one and top it off with this because this is so intense. I do not like my highlight to be very subtle. I like them to go like blinding in the face. So this is what this shade looks like. My god, this is so freaking reflective. I absolutely love this highlighter. It is very cheap to have. I think you get this for 250 rupees, and for 250 rupees it is worth every freaking penny. Now the second highlighter that I have been using non-stop is this Savannah Colors Shining Star Shimmer Brick in 02. Now this again is very reflecty. This is not on the pinker side. The previous one, this In Color one, is more on the pinky side. Now this is more on the bronzy champagne side. Now let me show you exactly how this looks like. This is what this highlighter looks like. Again, it is so freaking beautiful. It is a very beautiful highlight to have on your face when you're going for a festival, or when you're going for a party, or when you're going for any kind of wedding. This looks absolutely divine on the skin. So other than that, I have one more highlighter. I know I have been obsessed with highlighters in 2016, but now this is not actually a highlighter. This is an eyeshadow from Pac in the shade PP04, and this is the one that I'm wearing as a highlighter on my face today and my inner corners on my cheekbones itself. Now when I got this in my mail, I instantly thought that this is gonna be used as a perfect highlighter, and and I'm going to be showing you exactly why. I'm just going to show you a small little swatch. This is what this looks like. It is so freaking intense. This is much more intense than any of these highlights. Can you see? You can actually see how intense this is. That is the reason I love this as a highlighter. Do definitely give it a go. You will absolutely love this one if you're into that, you know, blinding highlight. Otherwise, you're not gonna like this. You can also use this as your eyelid shade, which is also gonna look very beautiful, I think. Now let's move on to setting our face first. Now for setting my face, I think throughout the year, to the start of the year, I never used a setting spray, but then I ordered this Gerard Cosmetics Slay Setting Spray, and this is in the flavor Beige. I think I was doing a mistake not using a setting spray. The moment I got this and the moment I started using this, my makeup game changed. Like literally changed. You know, when I never used to apply the setting spray, I used to feel like, yeah, I have makeup on my face, but once you apply this, it feels like skin. Even the person who is looking at you won't feel like I have caked up makeup. The moment I use this, I feel so refreshed, and especially the smell of it is absolutely divine. You guys should totally try the setting spray. It is gonna change your makeup game, trust me. So the last thing that I want to mention to you guys are my lipsticks. Now, I think the lipsticks that I'm gonna be showing you all are not gonna come as a shock. The first one being my Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Creams. I have been using this all throughout last year. I have been recommending this to each and every person I meet. They are so freaking beautiful, and I think I'm gonna be loving this throughout this year as well, because they are so beautiful, so comfortable to wear, so very easy to use, and they are matte. So the next liquid lipstick that I have is this BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and this is the best liquid lipstick that I have tried ever. Like no other lipstick beats this one. Now I'll tell you why. Whenever I wear this, I get so many compliments. I get so many questions from where I bought it, how I bought it, how do I access it. I know it is very difficult to get your hands on BH Cosmetics, but if you do not forget to try their liquid lipsticks. They are beautiful. They are the best formula that I've ever tried. They are very comfortable. They are never drying. And this shade specifically in Clara looks beautiful on Indian skin tones. It is a perfect dark nude lipstick to have. Apart from that, I want to mention something which is not related to makeup, and this is related to my hair. Now I have very thin hair. It is hereditary, but you know, you have to work with what you have basically. So I wanted to mention this Argan Oil of Morocco. This is from the brand OGX. Now ever since I started using this, my hair became so soft and so manageable. Trust me guys, this gives you that very lustrous feel to your hair. Very smooth, very soft. You will feel like your hair is literally like cotton. Every single time I wash my hair and they are damp, I use this on my entire hair, not on my roots, right down from here. I use it because that is the place where my hair tends to go very dry, and I use this and they tame my hair so well. Try this out and let me know what you think of it. So yeah, that was the last product that I wanted to mention to you guys. I thought that is a very important thing to mention to you guys, so that you know, you guys could try it out, and those who have problems with like dry, frizzy hair, they will absolutely love that. So yeah, that's it for this video, and if you all do like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and also let me know in the comments below which was your favorite in 2016. Let it be makeup, let it be hair, let it be skincare, anything. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, and I think I'm gonna be seeing you all in my next one very soon. So until then, bye.